ไปเนี่ยผมไม่อยากแต่งไปเทศกาลนั่นเลยผมไม่ได้ไปอยากแต่ง
เป็นอย่างเทศกาล
ในเทศกาลโหยขึ้นง่ายมันต้องแต่เลยรถ
ไม่ใช่ว่าเป็นอย่าง
จังผมนี่แต่งชุดนี่ผม1 ใน 3นะ
เขาไปรับนิดหน่อยเขาไปรับ
ราคาเครื่องค่าเนี่ยผมก็เสียประมาณ200
This is banana with military. This is banana when he was a monk. I see the resemblance.
เอาดับฟุ้งก็มาได้ตะกวยเลย
There's Paen. There's banana. Banana has some little kid that I don't know. There's another little kid. I don't know who this is. This is in his military house. Same. Yeah.
ขายแล้วขายไม่ขายหรอขายนะคุณพี่เดี๋ยวตะกวยพี่ผมให้50 บาทผมเลี้ยงจ้า
Oh yeah, yeah. Show him, give him money. Yeah.
ไปกินอยู่บ้านปลาเค็มแล้วผมไปเลี้ยงพวกบักแม่เลี้ยง
เลี้ยง2 รอบได้จานนะ2 ปีเลี้ยง2 ปีนะจ้า
Hello. Oh, he's a cute little child. So you know the size, see? Wat Pho, built in the 13th century and located in the center of Old Lop Buri, Wat Pho is a Khmer temple with 3 laterite prangs. 2 of the prangs contain partially ruined Buddha images. Chris fights the monkey. Chris fights the Ling Ling.
You know, sometimes you just gotta have a monkey on your back.
Monkey on your back.
I don't have to. That's it. No more. I don't have any more. I can hear him too. He's going, ah,
Oh God, here go your glasses.
not the glass. What, did you see him spring off my head? Did you?
I got it. Gosh, they keep coming up from nowhere. Look at that.
So I thought I was grinning. Did you see him leap off my head? I just think, oh! It helps. That big old heavy thing. Did you see that?
He's snarling at you.
Did you see it?
Oh.
The Thai temple, or Wat, is actually a complex of buildings and religious monuments within a single compound, often varying in both age and artistic value, designed to serve a number of practical purposes in the surrounding community. One section houses the resident monks, for instance, while elsewhere there are structures for worship, for meetings, for education, for cremations, for enshrining relics and ashes of the deceased. The focal point of village life, a Wat is erected as an act of merit by the community as a whole or by a private patron, and is best appreciated through its understanding of its different functions. The Bat, or Usabat, where new monks are ordained, is the most important building in the Wat compound, though it may not be the largest or most impressive. It is always surrounded by 8 boundary stones called Baisima, demarcating the consecrated area which is outside the authority of any governing body. The mythical half-bird, half-human Garuda, legendary steed of the Hindu god Vishnu, is part of the royal insignia and appears among the decorations on many buildings. It is traditionally claimed that as the Buddha was dying, one of his disciples asked how they could remember him and his doctrines. He replied that they could make a mound of earth in which a relic of his body could be placed after his cremation. Thus began what has become known as a chedi. While in Thailand, we visited the village of Sai Kao. This is where Nataya was raised, and here is a chedi monument to her parents that she herself has put up.
It's very, very tall. I told my mother, I told my father, I will build, what do you call this, monument?
Monument.
Monument for him or for her, the taller one in the temple, the first one. And after that, the guy built the gate. His father died, and they built bigger.
Had to make a bigger one. So his is the one on the other end, isn't
Right,
it?
he
I
just
saw
built it.
that.
Just built a couple years ago.
I saw it. It's a big one.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So now is your mother and your father in there?
Yeah. They want to. They believe in the religion. They believe if they put them together, they be together in heaven.
And I understand.
Yeah. Every year I come home, I do some new painting, repair it. But the guy to repair or build this, he the guy to build the gate into this temple.
And you introduced me to him.
Right.
I remember him.
Right. That far off and old, you know.
We had that painted what last year.
สีหลอกออกหลอกยังกระโดน
Yeah. We had that painted last year.
Yeah, that's it. No bun one. The color on the end they build again because they fall off.
Oh, yeah, I see. There's a
When
part
raining
falling
season
off.
coming and windy.
Uh-huh.
My cousin the one own tailor shop. His mother is my aunt daughter, and she have only one. When after she have my aunt, her husband left her for second wife.
I remember you telling me that.
Right, her husband left her for second wife, and for that on she never remarry again, and they very poor family. After my aunt died,
You made this
I
for
built
her.
this memorial for her.
Beautiful, too.
Yeah. But I built only two though, my father, my mother, and my aunt. Only two.
There's a little life in there.
Whoever donation the most money, they can put the name on the gas. See, they put the price in there.
They even put the amount of baht on there, huh?
Yeah.
Now, is your name on there?
No, there's so because I do so many for the temple. I put my name in the gate to go inside the temple.
Oh.
This just go on the side. This is the main gate. Yeah, Bamblung Pani.
Natalia, what else does it say? Tell me everything it says.
Just the number.
The amount of baht you put
Yeah.
and your name?
Yeah.
So now anyone that comes into the temple comes through this gate.
This is the front gate.
Yeah.
The side gate over there.
And this is the gate you helped to see built.
But because who do so much for this temple, they pick up the name.
I see.
They honor to that person.
I'm glad to hear it's indelible.
This one too gate. Chef, come here.
Yeah, Jeff, go with it.
I like that. I don't mind it when she tells me what to do.
So, this Nang Nitaya Bamrung Panit. Bamrung Panit is my father's last name.
Oh.
I donation to build this wall only here to here.
Oh, okay.
1,000 baht. Somebody donation here 1,000 baht. Each section 1,000 baht.
I see.
This 1,000 baht. 1,000 baht. 1,000 baht.
And then this continues. Then you did the whole gate.
Yeah, I do the whole gate.
This whole gate. And how far over? Just to the end of the gate there?
Huh?
You don't have the other wall over there either, do you?
No, just down here.
Okay. Wow. How nice. You're famous, Natalia.
Do they still use this part?
Huh?
They still use this temple?
Yeah. ลุงตาค่ะลุงตาค่ะมองนี่ยังใส่ถุงยังเฮ็ด
I left the ball there. I don't have it. I didn't bring my money back.
tomorrow
Okay.
ว่าจะเอาเงินมาบริจาคมันลืมฉันเอากระเป๋ามา
I considered it a real privilege to have the opportunity to see the inside of the bot. Ironically, women are not allowed in there. Natalia couldn't see it.
I bought about 6 fans in there. The fan on the wall, when the monk chanting is so hot.
Oh, I see.
The fan to put on the wall to make it cooler for the monk to chant. They make the fan on the wall.
Who got copyright? BC. I knew it was for some reason. BC.
Oh, I couldn't remember anymore.
They celebrate him with the dance.
One piece is 12 pieces. They bought it up, but what they call the ass in there. 1, 2, 3.
All the dust makes it so bad here. All the dirt and everything. It's like scouring.
Okay. To take picture of the guy
With the net.
netting fishing net.
He was doing it at the time. I didn't see it.
What a big baby.
ดูนู่นอ่ะเยี่ยมนายก่อน
And you see him now? Look at that. There you are.
Although mechanical means of plowing rice fields are now available, most farmers still prefer traditional means of cultivation involving the use of the water buffalo as a general beast of burden. Known locally as the Asian tractor, the water buffalo is also an important source of milk and meat for many people. Its hide is used in clothing, and its dung is collected as a fertilizer or as a source of fuel for burning. While visiting the village of Sai Kao, I had Nataya's cousin make me some traditional Thai shirts out of silk. He was a tailor and he was glad to do it.
Ta-da!
I had 3 of them made and they were wonderful.
He's all shy.
Although staying in Thailand in a village like Sai Kao gives you a rather intimate experience, sometimes you run into critters like this that you could do without. This little guy was hanging above the doorway and nearly fell on top of my head. The main reason I had the privilege of coming to Thailand was to do some photo work for Christopher Batten, who is a widely published outdoor photojournalist. He's authored and produced a number of popular award-winning books such as How to Catch Alaska's Trophy Sportfish and Hunting in Alaska, A Comprehensive Guide.
หนังสือที่เขาเอามาบริจาคเมื่อวานนี้เป็นหนังสือภาษาอังกฤษล้วนๆเมื่อกี้ครูก็ได้เล่าให้พวกเราฟังว่าให้ดูภาพก็ยังดีเราก็จะได้ดูหนังสือ6,500นี่หมายถึงเป็นยังไงเงินไม่พอตั้ง5 บาทแต่ถ้าเป็นเรื่องของ
You can see yourself. Huh? There you go. Huh?
ยกมือด้วยสวัสดีครับ
There, see? See yourself? Look at that. See? See yourself. See yourself.
Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, things go better with Coca-Cola, things go better with Coke. Life is much more fun when you're refreshed. And Coke refreshes you best, it's the refreshingest. Food goes better with, fun goes better with, you go better with Coke. The real live one puts extra fun in you and everything you do, so things go better.
See that?
Driving around at night in the rural areas of Thailand, you'll often see these ultraviolet lights hanging out in the fields, and it's to attract these beetles, these bugs, which they eat. They're supposedly very good to eat, and they have a wonderful smell when you steam them or cook them. I couldn't myself get into eating them, though. Nataya's family runs a store out of her house there in the village of Sai Kao, and they sell them.
For sale. Hmm?
ให้ประเทศตามมือตัวประเทศตาม
And here's Mr. Batten with his explosion of angular technology.
You have finished your Thai siesta, I'm sure.
Well, I was doing well.
He was battling with the water beetles and now he's standing up.
Now I'll show everybody where I was sleeping, my Thai bed.
Jeffrey is on the prowl again.
That's right.
After night stalking the various beetles and bugs and toads and other creatures of the night.
That's right. Another angler explosion brought to you by Chris. So that Chris can get the biggest fish that he can possibly get in Thailand.
I have to reorganize every day.
Holy cow.
เขายังไงมันตุ่มเลย
ไปเด้งไปเด้ง
รถมาเมื่อกี้มันไม่ได้ตากไอ้บอสมันไม่ได้ตากอยู่บ้านแล้วไปทางนั้นนะไปนี่มาดูกระสวดเอาเสียบไป
He said the water's cold?
Fishing in Thailand in the traditional sense is quite different from what we're used to with rod and reel. Notice the strings hanging off the guy's ears. Once they throw the net down under the water, they dive down to the bottom and they feel around on the net. And if they feel a large fish, a snakefish usually, then they sort of wad it up in the net and they take one of those strings and sort of tie it around so that it can't get away. The majority of the small fish that you see within the net are common tropical fish that we see in our pet stores here. I have seen them take those small fish and beat them into a paste and add red ants to that and mix it all up, beat it all up into a paste, and they eat it that way raw.
Oh, he got it.
He got it. Oh,
Oh! Không đâu. Bèo bị chùa đi. Bút chập. Màเอา2 อันมามาจับดิ2 มือดิโย่โย่โอ้ดูปากมันโอ้จัดโอ้
Yeah. Bo, put them back in the basket. Yeah, yeah. Treat your food with respect.
2 ตัวเต็มเลยโบได้เดี๋ยวให้บอยดูไอ้บอยบอกว่าใครได้กูได้จะแม่งเดี๋ยวแม่งตายล้างก็หน่อยแค่นั้นจะพอ
There you go.
พอแล้วล้างก็หน่อยพอแล้วจะไปทำข้าวมากเอ้ยเดี๋ยวกันได้น้ำอะไรพวก
ตัวมันเน่าหมดเลย
วางกระมังอะไรแบบร้ายกระโดดตัวเดียวเฮ้ยเราปลาดุกมั้ยเครื่องแตกทำนี่ปลากระดีปลาดุกออกไปตั้งหลายตัวเอาดิไปกิน
หนูไม่หมดเลยหนูแม่ไปทำไอ้นี่ขายได้เลยป่ะ
ไปทำปลาแห้งไปกินมึงก็หนักกูจับมึงก็หนักกูดูดีดีจะดิไม่ต้องหรอกลูกดิอย่ามาปักลูกดิว้ายเจ๊จับมึงซ้ำตัวนี้คือเชฟลูกกระเด็น
Go.
Chef. A snake fish. My God.
Oh wow! Did Chris get these or they get them?
No, they got it.
Wow!
แม่บอกสั่งหน่อย
Oh! Wow! So they got them, not Chris?
Yeah.
But did they net them?
เป็นยังไงเอาลงหลุมบ่ให้เราบ่
หูจุดแล้ว
เดี๋ยวขึ้นให้อีกขึ้นรถให้ขึ้นก่อนเป็นน้ำปุ่นมา
ได้ว่างเองนะ
Hello.
เสียแรงแบบอื่นทำเลย
ว่าไปล้าง80 บาทนี่มั้ย
โอ้ยเสียเงินนี่นะไปขึ้นรถเว้ยเดี๋ยวไปเห็น
อาจารย์ให้ไปทำไมล่ะไปมึงอย่างเงี้ยเมียไปไม่ไทยจะได้คนนี้ได้
เอ้ย
ไม่ได้ตัวเดียว
Being the consummate professional that Christopher Batten is, related to anything angling, anything related to fish, not only did he want to research fishing in the great rivers of Thailand, he also wanted to check out any commercial ventures that people might be doing. So we spent one day through a fish hatchery. Nataya proved invaluable during a lot of these forays. She facilitated communication for Chris and the locals and helped him glean a lot of accurate information on how they run a fish farm.
Just baby fish.
See that? You can see this?
Yeah. Yeah.
ไปยังคะนี่ไปยัง
Uh-huh.
ในครับราคาถึงว่าเลยราคาไม่ถึงหรอก
Wow. Look at that. Is it 2 years old?
2 years old, please. Just come here. It's just 2 years old. See, it's just different type. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Look at that. Do you see this big one in here?
ขายได้หลายได้หลายปลาแพงอ่ะ
มาขายแรกเนี่ย
ซื้อปลาดองตัวนึงก็ขายแต่ตัวใหญ่ขนาดนี้เลยค่ะ
กันตอนคาเป็นโครงการสวยงามไปขายไปไหนบาทตอนนี้มันจะบาทกันตอนนี้
พวกนั้นแพง
40คนละตอน
ทำยัดดองกัน
Yeah. Do they eat them?
กินได้ป่ะ
ใช่บอท่านได้กินจะเกลือเลี้ยงเพื่อไอ้
So you can see the size.
Oh, they eat allergy either.
Uh-huh.
Cleaning, they don't eat.
Clean it, that way they
They
clean.
don't eat it, yeah. เรื่องเสร็จแล้วไปเขียนหนังสือขายสินะต้ม
มันเยอะอย่างนี้วะ
Are these catfish?
Oh, catfish. Look how big it is, Evan.
Big Padook, there's a real big one there. The big gray one. So you can,
Here.
Oh, when you feed them.
My goodness.
Look at that. Look at that.
I must tell you, Rambo certainly enjoyed his day that day.
ไม่ต้องไปไกลไปฝนเลยยังไงไปไหน
Along with Chris taking a lot of notes, he also took a lot of pictures. Some of them posed. Yep, had to get some of the more unusual fish on film.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
that's, okay, look at that and smile. Okay, good. All right, put it back.
เพื่อนก็ต้องพอนไปตามเวทเลยเนาะจะอยู่อะไรหรอมั้งท่านเวทนี่นะเพื่อน45 มื้อ
45 days to raise the fish.
พุทธเลิกแค่70 เซนติเมตร
It's deep only 75 centimeter. Plastic.
กว้าง2 เมตร
How they do keep the air in the water so the fish have some.
ไม่จำเป็นต้องใส่อันนี้
ไม่กัดนะจ๊ะเดี๋ยว
ไม่โว้ยผมยกไม่ได้
Seal.
Seal. I got it. So that's his name.
ผมยกไม่ได้ต้องใครแบบต้องเก่งคนน้องต้องเก่ง
Steering wheel on the other side of the truck. Huh? Next to you, Nataya's back there. And there's all her family.
Most of the traveling I did throughout Thailand was in the back of Paen's pickup truck. Had myself a little pillow and maybe a mat on the bottom of the bed of the truck, and away we'd go. This is apparently the typical way to get around. And you never go alone. There's always everybody that's going with you. I loved it. Half the male population has gone through a period of monkhood in their lifetime. Monks are highly revered, and as said before, in the towns and villages, the temple is the heart of social and religious life. Some monks pass their time studying Buddhist scriptures and practicing meditation. Many others, however, perhaps the majority, play an active role in daily life, sometimes as teachers, sometimes as advisors in village disputes. Monks are called on to preside over a wide variety of ceremonial occasions, from funerals to the opening of a new business. Thai Buddhists acquire merit through a number of traditional acts. The most common is offering food to monks in the early morning, while others include presenting robes and other necessities to monasteries.
Here, in the middle of the floor, and here,
yes,
they put some, I think in the middle of this gate, they put some little bowl of my Buddha.
Oh,
you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Very
like
important.
a relic.
Yes, that's right.
Relic.
That's right.
Thailand is one of the most strongly Buddhist countries in the world. 95% of the population practice Buddhism. I was told by Nataya's brother-in-law, who drove me here, that this man just bought himself a brand new truck, so the monk was blessing it. I had my own sense of profound enlightenment, you could say. I was invited to meet the local holy man, and we sat and had counsel for about an hour. I found the experience very intriguing and very personal.
อัตตายสกภาทุกะอัตตากินิเมเตกายสกภาปุมะอัตตายสกภาทุกะปัตตายติกะไอกภาทุกะไอยกภาทุกะอัตตายะ
มือที่เนี่ยขึ้นลงมาได้หาอะไรได้
Reach out and just get zapped.
This road, which leads to the square with the giant swing, is almost entirely devoted to shops selling various Buddhist items, images of all sizes, mostly bronze, as well as robes, fans, and alms bowls for the monks, carved altar tables, little gilded Bodhi trees, ceremonial umbrellas, candles and incense sticks, and countless other items used in temple adornment. These are presented by laymen to the temples on a variety of religious occasions. They offer them as merit. It's really me. I'm here in Thailand, in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm walking past the Grand Palace. While you can can see all that big wall over there. As residents of the Lord of Life, as Thai kings are known, the royal palace has been the center of every capital in the country's history. The grand palace, surrounded by a high wall, covers nearly a square mile, divided into an outer part for government offices, a central portion containing the king's living quarters and audience halls, and an inner area for female members of the royal family and their attendants. It really was a beautiful compound. I couldn't really take advantage of the tour because I wasn't wearing the proper clothes. If you're not wearing long pants and a traditional button shirt, you can't get inside the palace. They did have a special room where you could change your clothes into the more traditional Thai clothes that are acceptable. But when I went through there, all of the clothes were being used, so there wasn't anything available for me, and I didn't have the time to spend waiting for more clothes to come back in so I could see it. So I had to cancel out. Considered one of the oldest and largest temples in Thailand, Wat Pho was founded in the 16th century. It was a particular favorite of the early kings, and most of them restored or added buildings to this very large compound. Wat Pho's greatest benefactor was King Rama III, who was responsible not only for most of the buildings the visitors see today, but also for turning the temple into a kind of open university filled with displays of educational material. 20 small hills scattered around the compound, for example, contain geological specimens from all parts of Thailand, and inscriptions and mural paintings deal with such diverse subjects as warfare, medicine, astronomy, botany, and history. Anyone who was interested in either religious or secular knowledge could study the wealth of information compiled from ancient textbooks and presented to the public in this most democratic way. It was an unprecedented move in a society where knowledge had always been the privilege of the few. King Rama I who was the founder of Bangkok and the first restorer of Wat Pho, is credited with salvaging 1,200 statues from the original ruins of their capital. The collection contains 689 of the rescued statues. Many others were added by later kings. The temple is a veritable gallery of Thai art, particularly covering every historical period. Most of the images are displayed along the cloisters and serve to top the chetties containing ashes of the illustrious deceased. In an attempt to preserve these rows of statues, renovation work has since been carried out and they are now encased in glass. The stone rishi, or hermits, in the outer courtyard of Wat Pho were formerly located in a series of 16 pavilions and moved to their present site during the reign of King Rama V. They demonstrate yoga positions to relieve physical and mental complaints and promote meditative contemplation, a reminder of the time when the temple was a leading center of public education. And now comes the grand finale, the great, big, huge, reclining Buddha at Wat Pho. The huge reclining Buddha of Wat Pho measures 150 feet long and 50 feet high. It's covered with layers of gold leaf, and it represents the dying Buddha at the moment he entered nirvana. Only the upper parts remain of the once superb mural paintings that adorn the interior walls of the building housing the image, constructed during the reign of King Rama III. See, now I proved that I really was here. Right there. Have to do it myself, you know. Only one here. The reclining Buddha's most impressive artistic feature is the inlaid mother-of-pearl designs that adorn the soles of its feet, depicting the legendary signs by which a true Buddha can be recognized. What these people are doing here is performing an act of merit. There are 100 alms bowls that run down the length of the wall, and they put 1 baht in each one.
My feet are standing on stone that was put down here at least over 1,000 years ago. Hey, it's still holding up. And here's Chris and Nataya. with the small amount of luggage that they own. Let's get it all. I hope you don't mind the trifling amount.
My second wife.
This is your second wife in here, huh? It's too bad we can't see what she looks like.
Best investment. Only cost 1,800 baht. Don't have to feed it. Won't sass back.
The wife that doesn't sass back. Goodbye, Thailand, and thank you for a wonderful adventure.